Have you ever noticed that in life, if you pay attention, everything's a copy of everything? The way someone talks, the way someone walks, the way someone presents themselves is a copy of something you've seen in the past, something that you will see in the future. You see, you gotta understand that there is really no actual book or technique that teaches how to be a good parent. All you can do is hope for the best in whatever it is you're teaching your child. And the few things that I've come across is you definitely don't want to teach children your past. Anything having to do with you do not want to pass that on. Instead, you want to give them all the tools and essentials that they need in order to find their own way. Once you figure that out, it becomes a little easier. Today I heard a story that would kind of resemble a reflection. A reflection is something that has a meaning behind it. And we'll probably paraphrase a little bit along the ways, but anyway, so the story is about a little kangaroo. And you know, baby kangaroos are carried in the mother's pouch. Anyway, so this baby kangaroo was amazed to see the world the very first day it peeked its head out from the pouch, and was asking a lot of questions and so on and so forth. So as time went on, that little kangaroo obviously was growing, right? And because he had a tendency to ask a lot of questions, the mother got fed up at a point of this little kangaroo growing. And she said, "Hey, I forbid you to ask any more further questions. Anything that you need to know, I will let you know. So relax, chill, and just observe." And the little kangaroo, being, you know, very respectful and wanting to follow orders of what mama said, he never asked any question. Then one day she noticed that he could barely fit in that pouch. So then she said, "Hey man, I forbid you from growing anymore." So the little kangaroo tried his best not to grow anymore. Thus, that led to a deformality. Then, one day, as time progressed, little kangaroo peeked out from the pouch and looked and said, "Wow, that's got to be the most beautiful female kangaroo I've ever seen. I would like to marry that one." And the mother turns around and tells the baby kangaroo, or the child kangaroo at this point, "Oh, so now you want to marry and leave your poor old mom, huh? Now you want to put someone before your mom. I see how it is. I fed you, I protected you, I done everything for you, and all you want to do is just get up and leave with just some random female kangaroo, huh? I guess I'm not good enough for you." To which that little kangaroo felt kind of bad, so then he said, "Never mind, Mom, I was just joking." And unfortunately, this story comes to an end because the mother kangaroo got old and she happened to pass away. The other animals around felt kind of bad for this little kangaroo that they thought was a baby, you know, so they decided to help it out of the pouch. To their amazement, the face was of an old kangaroo, but the body never truly developed. Then a little breeze came through, and that little kangaroo was like shaking, and he's saying, "Oh man, I'm cold. You guys do me a favor? Can you prop me up inside of that old tree?" So they picked him up and they put him inside of the tree that happened to have a hole to where this little kangaroo can be. Moral of the story is that this kangaroo spent the remainder of his life staring out into the far distance, wondering what other life can be out there on the horizon. If the mother wouldn't have been too overprotective, this little kangaroo would have experienced life. So sometimes as parents, we make the choice of continuing to feed them, continuing to dress them, and we just continue, not realizing that by, as a parent, trying to fix our children's problems, we are capping them. That means they will never learn how to handle their own business. So ultimately, we need to make sure that we teach them right and reassure them that no matter what happens in life, we'll always be there for them. It's that simple.